What's good, y'all? It's James Appreciates. We are back. It has been a stupid long time. It has been a
Like a year.
stupid long time. Last time we did a stream was a year ago. Let me double check here. December 26th, 2023. Thomas the Tank Engine Jeopardy remastered episode 2 Entertainment with Ghislaine. That is over a year ago, over a year and a month ago, 13 months. So we're back. It's been forever. We have not done Reddit on Reddit in over a year either. The last Reddit on Reddit episode was Reddit on Reddit, Unexpected but Intended E3, which was recorded on August 5th, 2023, which is about a year and a half ago. I think over a year and a half ago. It has been a
Quit talking like the average Minecraft YouTuber and get on with it.
It has been a long time. So what we're going to do today is we are going to do another episode of Reddit on Reddit. It has been way too long. I have much more on Reddit now.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Minecraft gameplay.
Come on, bubble.com and buy our shirts. It's been way too long. I am now on new subreddits, and let's just get everyone introduced here. Let's do it. First up at the very top, we have the Spiso Man.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm a fucking cat. Hello.
I'm Emu Otai.
I'm Emu
Emu is meaning smile. And in the middle, what's your name? I'm being held hostage. We have Gold Dome Mogul.
James, I told you it's Mogul now. I changed my name again.
Your name
I shortened the.
Your name is Mogul.
Yeah, it's just Mogul now.
Your name
Bonus.
And
yes.
third, we have a new guy I met today called Simba.
Yeah, we picked this guy off the street.
We picked a homeless guy off the street. We thought
thank you guys for
We're doing
picking
a
off the
charity event for homeless people in New York.
No, yeah, totally just didn't pick me up off the streets, you know.
Yeah, we didn't kidnap this guy. Don't worry.
Okay, so if you have never been on Reddit, if you've never done it before, let me
All right,
explain.
let me give you those short and spiffy because this
It is a
asshole's gonna
very
just
simple
talk.
format. So
He's
No,
just
yeah,
gonna
we're-
talk.
So we're
all
gonna
we
continue
do-
with the Minecraft streamer talking. You know, that's James over there. He's just
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
continue
the
Minecraft
drama.
talking.
All we do
Fucking
go-
year later, and you still talk like
Kinda funny.
your average
all.
I'm just
drama
hungry.
content.
Welcome
YouTuber.
back to Top Radio 98.3 Reddit time.
I just
all we-
realized Spicy has his dog out. You want to pull your dog
Yeah.
out, bud?
I'm sorry, you said Spicy has
I'll put
his
your
dog
dog
out. and I
out.
look at Spicy's camera. He's just going.
What about my cat? How about that?
I don't have
Oh,
my cat
shit.
here.
Also, throughout this whole stream, I'm just gonna randomly be changing my avatar.
Please do. That provides a whole world of entertainment.
Yeah, especially since you won't know it. You won't know which image I'm gonna go for.
I'm gonna bring out this guy
I'm
with
lost.
me today. So
I'm so lost.
what we are doing is Reddit on Reddit, and if you've never been on Reddit, oh my
Then
god,
you are
here's the
lucky.
format.
You're
We-
one of the lucky few people that still has
One
a
of the
brain.
lucky-
left.
one of the
Please
lucky
run
99.99% of the population. What we do
You are either
is
an alpha male going
Or the
on your Sigma
beta is
grind
just
set,
beta.
or you're just really old.
how did that
You're
make it
really,
worse? What the fuck is this? Okay,
It's called a hair unicorn horn.
so what we
It's a very good little Pleurodon.
It's very annoying 'cause it's mirrored.
Dude, you have- This is why I made your sim have the most average haircut, because you
We
have
need-
the most average
I have
haircut.
the most average hair. I've had the same haircut for 17 years, and the haircut is called
And I've-
shorter than it already is.
Soon, he's just like, we're gonna be gone for a whole other year. James comes back and he's fucking
It's a-
bald.
It's a common style, but it works. So
Nah,
what
we're gonna be like, we just do this one stream and like we come back a year later. James looks like fucking Walter White.
I know. I'm gonna look just like my father. So what we're doing?
You're not gonna be Heisenberger. You're gonna be Lower Burger.
Okay. So what we
You're gonna
do
get shrifty.
is we go on random subreddits, we read stories, and then we give our thoughts. That's all we do. Today I'm doing something a bit different. We will go on Am I the Asshole because I haven't been on there in a while, but something new we're doing now is we are doing 2-sentence horror. And
We're doing
Bad.
a 2-sentence whore.
we're doing 2-sentence
Wait, you sound
horror.
like Moist Critical for a
We're
minute.
doing 2-sentence horror, and
For the rest of this stream, James, just do an impression of Moist Critical.
that was in my 15 years of playing video games. I have never been more scared in my life. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
So
Get a move on.
this is how I ordered my steak. This isn't how I ordered my steak. I ordered it medium, slapped across the face. You fucking like that? Oh shit! I just
Go
invented
for it.
a steak.
Also, anyone who's watching this stream, please have like a counter for the amount of times I've changed my avatar to the most
Please.
random
Me too. I'm gonna keep on doing
Hey,
this shit until
all
I
0
die.
of you viewers, please make a counter.
Because I know James is gonna come back to this to find more clips.
So what we're gonna do is we're going to go on 2 new subreddits today. Your profile.
You talking about mine or Spicy's?
No, spicy.
Today on the news, we're gonna talk about.
So we're going on 2.
9/11.
Look, we're going on 2 new subreddits: 2-sentence horror and bad 2-sentence horror. The latter of which is the comedic version of the former. So I'm going to start off with 2-sentence horror. I'm going to read a few because they're pretty interesting, but I mean, they're only a little entertaining. So I'm going to go to the top of all time for 2-sentence horror. Top of all time, 40,000 likes and almost 400 comments. All my life, my parents have told me not to open the basement door, but I got curious and disobeyed them. What is that glowing ball in the sky, and why does it hurt my eyes? Tim, first of all, no. Second of all, do you guys get it?
I do. That's why I was laughing a little.
Yeah, see, it's okay. I'll read a couple more, but then
Oh,
we'll go
about
to
time.
bad.
I fucking-
Then we'll go on a bad 2-sentence story. When the kidnapper made me guess where he kept my daughter, I went for the basement, and he said, "Correct," allowing me to see her. But when I found her severed head in there, I learned that every other choice would have been correct as well.
Damn.
I know. It's just
I'm not-
dark. It's just
I'm not even. I would rather go on to bad 2-sentence horror than this, man.
All right, last one.
It just makes me feel
I've
sad.
been working on stories to compete with the best on this sub, but I'm finding it near impossible. I'm beginning to think some of you are just making yours up.
That's stupid.
That
I'm not
one's
going.
No, that one's great. All right, now on to
Hold on.
Bad.
Before we continue, I need to not only go pee, but I also need to go and do my inhaler real quick.
okay.
New game.
Jarvis
I've been
teleports him in front of his computer so he pisses on his computer.
I've been boofed.
Okay.
Who the fuck is W? What would you do in truth? I don't want no kiss. Shit about the Ariana Grande to avoid your bitch ass.
Oh.
That candy coming out. That's candy coming out of my pickaxe.
Are you still playing Fortnite?
Yes, and we're doing this. So yeah, multitasking, mofo.
All right.
My burp has spawned him.
Okay.
back. All right.
I'm back for my 95-mile-an-hour piss.
Let's do it. Bad 2-sentence horror. I'm gonna go to the top of all time. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, I was on SimCity Build.
This is regarded as the best of the worst. Is it a boy or a girl? I asked my pregnant wife. The doctor, with horror in his eyes, turned the ultra screen to show 30 billion raccoons. Okay.
It's so fucking dumb. Well,
There
hold
were-
on. Where did Spicy and Simba go?
I don't know.
I'm still here.
There were 900 not... No, sorry. There were 9 million.
Are you about to say 900 Nazis?
No, there were
No.
9,999,999 fireflies in the room with me. Cool. Believable. Holy fucking shit, another one.
No. Fuck you mean another one? You mean this shit happened before?
This woke culture is dumb. They believe men can get pregnant. Hey, said the man impregnator.
Ah!
That has about as much energy as fucking. I sure do like being in my. I sure do like having my penis fully intact.
No, that's
Hey,
what it
says
is.
the Penis
That's what this
It
slicer
says the
man.
penis is.
This is what the stories are from.
I
Oh,
hope
is this
we
the fucking? Oh, is this the
This is
fucking
the-
AI fucking voice shit?
Yeah, it's the ones that's like, I was jorking my peanuts when I remembered I lost my hand in a factory accident. I asked, who was jorking on my peanuts?
My penis. Who's jerking my penis?
If you
Yeah,
were like-
my type of fucking thing.
Next, if you were like your username, what would you
right
be?
here?
Said the internet man. Oh no.
I hope you guys
I
know
said,
I'm just like playing.
person's
fucking
username is
SimCity
Melon in
Build
my
Fortnite.
ass. I thought I was safe from the Joker because I was gay, but then I hear a faint whisper in my ear saying, "Why so queerious? I'm the woker, baby."
Oh no.
The fuck was that laugh?
Oh
The
no.
I shuddered as I saw the election results. The American
Joker.
people had elected the meat worm.
I make fucking jokes.
Boy, that
Oh my god! Someone help!
boy, that math test was hard, I said. I looked in horror as I flipped the paper over and I saw there was a page 2.
That's
God.
actually kind of scary,
That's
though.
good.
This is like actually
terrifying.
coming from someone who has done that.
I think this will be more entertaining if we go to just Am I the Asshole? So I'll read one last one.
Yeah.
I'm not
I mean,
gay.
in all honesty, though, that bad sentence, that bad 2-sentence horror actually happened to me.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
And you
not
know what
gay.
was even? You know what made it even scarier?
What?
It was on finals week.
Ah. Ew.
Oh,
The
Oh,
good
the
news
fucking
was I
horror.
made it through.
All right.
I pulled through. Don't worry.
I'm not gay, I thought to myself. Then the creature handed me $20.
Wood.
What? All right.
I'm not
Let's
gay.
go. Let's go. I'm not gay, but all right, let's go. Am I the asshole?
No, no. I'm saying wood, as in
$20.
no.
Let's
I'm
go
not
to the
doing
top
it for $20
Let's
though,
go to
James.
top of this year for Am I the Asshole? Ooh,
Oh, boy.
all right. This one's a little long. This one, okay. Am I the asshole for letting you know I am divorcing you by sending you a thread on the website that you used to ignore me?
Oh.
I mean,
Immediately, I want to say no.
yes and no at the same
It's
time.
it's a good it's a 50-50 because it's a subtle but like also like on the nose announcement kind of thing.
Yeah. All right.
Thinking
let's see.
about it now, it's like you're just letting them know subtly, like you're going on the one. Oh my god, your eye.
Oh,
Um,
I love how this starts already. Tiny update. Stefan has seen this post. He is mad that apparently one of you found him based on the rate my boobs thing. He has deleted his account. For any purposes, I want to clarify that I left out any actual incriminating information that could lead to doxing him. Any and all people who are pretending to know me or have any incriminating information about me are lying. I am not from South Carolina. I am not moving in with any other guy, and I am not sleeping around. Hi, Stefan. Maybe you will finally listen. And if you're wondering if you can just speed home and stop me from doing this and leaving, it's too late. I'm sending you this after I've already loaded everything in the car and left. Don't worry, I spoke with our landlords and took my name off the lease. I've set up a direct deposit for the next month's rent. After that, you're on your own, buddy. I guess you're wondering why. I'm guessing you'll act like you're completely blindsided, right? Because you've done absolutely nothing wrong, and you're a great husband and father to be. Father to be. Ooh, aren't you?
Father.
That is father to be. Aren't you? Well, buddy, let me break it down for you in a language you understand.
Let me put this in a language that you can
You
understand.
can understand.
Yeah, that gave me some heavy vibes of that.
I love the way this opens because they always start off with I, 35 female, have been married to my husband, 36 man, But no,
Meanwhile, this is like actually a fucking.
It starts off with the message
legit.
and then it goes into that format.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. This gives me like fucking villain monologue vibes.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Like,
it
kind of
God,
does.
you
Yeah,
got
I'm
me
using that kind of vibe.
monologuing. All right.
Yeah, just like monologuing, and I'm just like over here like I don't care.
And you're a great husband and father to be, aren't you? Well, buddy, let me break it down for you in a language you understand. I, 29 female, have been married to my husband, 35 male, for 5 years, and we've been together for nearly 10. Okay? On paper, everything seemed fine, but in reality, our marriage has been anything but. I've reached my breaking point, and I need to know if I'm the one in the wrong here.
Is it like a shotgun marriage or something?
What does that mean?
Like
Shotgun
right away.
marriage is basically, oh, got pregnant, we're gonna have to get married.
Yeah. I don't
That's
know that. I don't know. Whatever. From the beginning, my mother-in-law has been a
That's
nightmare.
the
She made
description
everything
I
about
would
her from day one. At our wedding, she wore white, claiming it was a family tradition. It wasn't. She constantly criticizes me for my cooking to my appearance. I'll never forget the time she called me fat at a family gathering right in front of everyone. And what did my husband do? Nothing. Not a single word to defend me. It didn't stop there. She has accidentally destroyed my belongings, including my grandmother's necklace, which she threw out because it, quote, looked like cheap costume jewelry. She's gone out of her way to make me feel small and unwelcome in my own home. But every time I tried to talk to my husband about it, he'd brush it off, saying I was overreacting or being too emotional. And
Okay.
then
I got my answer on this
already
one.
grounds for divorce. And then
I got mine.
Getting the message.
hold on, I love how this opens. And then there's my husband. He's always on Reddit, constantly giving strangers relationship advice, which is laughable considering how he treats me. He spends more time rating women's boobs on Reddit than talking
I'm
to me.
sorry, but
This is
I'm
the same
sorry.
guy?
Her husband. Literally.
this is
And-
giving me.
Oh, yeah.
This is reminding me of like my sister's divorce with my nephew's father.
Damn.
That's
Damn.
like
Alright.
because that's kind of how he was.
Okay,
You know,
let's keep going
I'm
because I
not
love
gonna
this.
get too deep into it.
I love
though.
this next bit already. He spends more time rating women's boobs on
Wash my
Reddit than
hands.
talking to me. Literally. And just so you know, the last pair he rated weren't a 4 out of 10. They were a 10 out of 10. Yeah, he's got plenty of time to do that, but can't be bothered to remember anything about my life. He'll forget my
Wow.
birthday, our anniversary, even simple things like what I'm working on or what's important to me. But he has a perfect memory for his work schedule and things that matter to him. When we fight, he becomes incredibly hostile and always throws in a sarcastic buddy at the end of his sentences, like I'm some acquaintance he can barely tolerate. And he never cleans the house, the dishes, the laundry, you name it. It's all on me. It's like he thinks being an adult is optional, as long as he's got his job and his Reddit account. The final straw came a few weeks ago. I'm 5 months pregnant with our first child, a daughter. My mother-in-law started making comments about how she'll have to, quote, whip that girl into shape and how she'll raise her to be tough because I'm too soft. When I told my husband that I didn't want his mother to have too much influence on my daughter, especially with the way she treats me, he just laughed it off, saying his mother means well and that I was overthinking it. But the moment that truly broke me was when we were talking about future childcare. This is long, and my husband suggested that his mother should watch our daughter while we work. I told him I wasn't comfortable with that, especially considering how his mother treats me. He snapped. He called me paranoid and said I should get over it because his mother was going to be a big part of our daughter's life, whether I liked it or not. This is the same woman who believes corporal punishment is okay. I've seen her hit my husband's nephew for the smallest things and no one does anything about it. It's like
What the fuck?
It's like they're all living in some kind of cult,
It's-
and I'm finally waking up to the reality of what's going on. If he wouldn't stand up for me, how could I expect him to stand up for our own child? I started to fear for what kind of environment our daughter would grow up in, a place where she might be belittled or bullied by her own grandmother with a father who wouldn't do anything to stop it. Oh, and did I mention that he missed our first ultrasound? His mother needed him to help her with something urgent. It turned out to be fixing her Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. He chose that.
Wi-Fi?
You
He chose that Wi-Fi.
fucking
He
kidding
chose
me?
that over seeing our daughter for the first time. That told me everything I needed to know about where I stand in his life. So I packed up and left. I'm done living
Okay.
like this. Oh,
I
and
finally have my answer on this.
Oh, and in case you're wondering, I've already contacted a lawyer. You can't scare me into complying anymore because I have all those texts. You know exactly which ones I'm talking about. This is crazy. So, Stefan, I wish you all the best in your future marriage. All right, sorry. In your future marriage with your mother and the women of Reddit whose boobs you don't even deserve. Am I the asshole for leaving my husband after he neglected me for years, let his mother mistreat me, and made me fear for our future daughter's safety?
No, I don't think she was. Because it's like,
No, there
I don't think
is.
she's.
Divorce is so like has such a stigma around it of like, oh, we
Yeah.
can never divorce. Divorce is such a bad thing. Divorce is not a bad thing. What leads
No,
up
okay.
to the
That was
divorce
back in the
is
day. Back in the day,
What-
people were like, they
Yeah.
gave you
Yeah.
the cold shoulder and they gave you the stink eye. Nowadays,
'Cause-
people
'cause-
just divorce because they don't feel love enough. But
I don't know if
if you
it's
give a reasonable amount of information on why you should get a divorce, yeah, get the divorce. You can leave that relationship.
I
Because
don't know
like,
if
the child comes first in the relationship in every family.
Mhm.
That's how way things go. And you know what? She has a reasonable reaction because like who the fuck wants to grow up? Who wants to have a child grow up around an abusive father who doesn't give a shit about his family at all and favors his mother? And also, and like the whole boobs thing, it's like, sir, you are a married man.
Yeah, I don't know if it was just this, but Catholicism has put a strong stigma on marriage or on a divorce to be like, oh, once you're married, it's forever. You can't ever divorce. You can't do anything. No, and also, divorce is not a bad thing.
Not how it
Everything
works.
that leads up to the divorce is a bad thing. Divorce is the end of a bad marriage. As soon as one party feels that nothing can change in the marriage to the point where they can be happy again, end it. Done. No more. It's over. You can't live your life in this kind of environment and expect things to get better when you have voiced your opinions and your grievances and you tried to communicate it to your partner, but it's just not happening. If it's not going to happen, all that you can do is leave. And it's a tough thing to do, but
It
it's what you
is.
got to do.
But
And,
that's
and
life.
good on her. And also, I love the way she did it. She knows so much enough about her husband that not only is he on Reddit, but he reads Am I the Asshole frequently enough to have seen this message. That was the first thing she put. He has seen this and he is upset. And I'll read the tiny update again. Tiny update. Stefan has seen this post. He is mad that apparently one of you found him based on the rate my boobs thing. He has deleted his account. For any purposes, I want to clarify that I left out any actual incriminating information that could lead to dox him. And anyone pretending to know me or have information on me is lying. Think about that. She knows him so well, and he's on Reddit so much that she knows he uses the subreddit frequently enough to see this. And he did. Someone's in chat. The skull.
Someone
killer.
commented, "Yo,
Hello.
I don't think we. Hey, I think we know this guy.
We know
We
this
haven't-
guy.
haven't
We
seen
know
him in a
this
long
guy.
time.
How you doing, man? Good to see you. Again, crazy, but she did the right thing. She did the only thing, honestly.
I mean, Spicy kind of just said it for me. I didn't even have to say it, but I still have one thing to say
Sure.
in regards to the man.
The man. Yeah.
You are a terrible person.
I want to read the comments on this so bad. I think I read the top
woman in this
comment.
whole, the lady, the female in this whole thing
This
is in the right.
This is your wife.
And this man is not a man. This is a fucking clone.
Child. This is a
Yeah,
mama's
it's
boy
a
and
ma-
a
it's a-
child.
It's a bitch, is what it is.
Off-topic thing. So little quick off-topic thing. So you guys know about Peggy and Eddie, right? The couples, right?
Sure.
My
But,
friend
yeah.
Eddie went out of his way and commissioned an artist, and
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Who is
that's
this?
that's her name.
Let's
Their
find
name
out who this man
is
is and give him.
Clownbrella. Clownbrella.
I don't
Are
recognize.
they?
They
of
made them
Oh.
vegan?
so well. I fucking
That is-
love them.
That is very sweet.
That's cool.
I'm so happy.
That's awesome.
I'm
actually
cute.
Okay. Let's read some of the comments here.
But as I said before, that's not a man. That's a bitch.
No. All
A
right.
fucking coward of a. That's a
Top
fucking,
comment with
Don't stand up
11,500 likes. Stefan, buddy,
Damn.
please reply and tell us how much of a good boy you are. Mommy will be so proud. My mom was right about you. She told me you weren't worthy of me, and you'd pull something like this.
Mama
We
warned me
need
to
to-
like people like you.
Crazy.
Hope she was
Yeah.
right.
My mama warned me about people like you. I hope she was right.
Hope she was right.
His
But
mom will probably
being
come here
entirely
too.
honest, that
Slash-
man,
/rate my departure. /rate my departure. 10 out of 10 OP. I wish you well in your new life. Not the asshole. Hope Stefan and mommy wife are eternally trapped with each other.
Fucking ew.
She failed raising her son into a complete autonomous man and would have tried to damage your daughter. He
that's
would have.
not a man. That's a drone. That's just
a drone. That's a
right
great way
there.
to put it. That is a drone. Not the
Yeah,
asshole.
he is
Question
a
for
drone.
Stefan. Not the asshole. Question for Stefan. Do you scroll through Reddit comparing boobs to your mom's while she's breastfeeding you?
Damn.
What the fuck?
That's
Awesome.
vile.
That's a third-degree burn right there. Stefan is Homelander.
If we could rate that insult on a scale of 1 to 3, that is 5th degree burns, my man.
So now
That
what
is-
you
that's
need
not
to
even
do is
50
send a
burns.
link
That
of
is just straight up fire right there.
So now what you
At
need
that
to do
point,
is
man,
send a
you're in a
link of the post to
volcano.
Stefan. Good
At
luck,
that
OP.
point, he's in a volcano, bro.
Good luck, OP. You'll be great now that you've lost that 200 pounds that were hanging around your neck. I'm sure mommy will be thrilled now that you're gone and she's gained the 200 pounds.
Ew, fucking ew.
Reddit's so good
As
sometimes.
a 6'4", 315-pound man, that's funny.
Okay.
Hey,
yeah,
Audi Rail
there-
Studios, thanks for
yeah.
joining in. We're reading
Welcome.
Reddit stories.
Welcome,
Okay,
people.
so this is where I say-
Hey,
I
everybody,
think
we gotta chat
She's not the
here.
asshole.
Cyclical
and
relationship.
She's not the asshole, and I think she did the
Final
right
verdict.
thing.
Lady
catching
is
him in
not the
that.
asshole,
The
and
asshole.
how old
Everyone
is this
else.
actually? How old is this post actually?
I think 5 years, something like that. Oh no, half a year.
What's up?
Half a year.
When was this posted?
Okay.
160 days ago. So
Okay,
or
I'm
100
gonna say my final verdict real
185.
quick, and I have to go AFK because I gotta go take my dog out.
Oh,
For how long?
okay.
My final verdict is that the lady is not the asshole, and I hope that whoever she is with now is much better of a man than that fucking drone.
Yeah, we'll read one while you're out.
All right,
Alright.
I'll be back.
See ya.
What
Alright.
is everyone else's comments?
You want to read some more comments? We can read a few more.
Yeah. No. I'm reading the
They're
comments in the comment section.
Oh, you can do that, sure.
I read it, and it's not much.
Next, my husband gave me a warning tap, and I called it abuse. Am I the asshole?
What's a warning tap?
Warning tap. I'm guessing tap means as in like a tap on the finger, but I'm guessing that was a full-on smack. So-
Well, we'll see. We'll see let's see how she did.
We'll
see how
judge it
goes.
here.
Yeah, we'll judge it here and see what you say. See what
Right.
we'll have.
As I'm writing this, I'm laying in bed with my mom. She's helping me gather my thoughts for some other opinions. I am a 24 woman and my husband is 30, a man. We've been together for 3 years and married for 1. This is a throwaway account just in case. About a week ago, my husband and I got into an argument over his phone, which he had misplaced. I was in the shower when he lost it, and when I came out, he was throwing a fucking fit over it. He was like,
Gee,
"Where did you put it? Have you seen it?" Angrily yelling and snapping. I said I hadn't touched it and I needed to get dressed. My husband was standing in the doorway looking behind the door so I couldn't open it. I said, "Hello? Move, please?" Apparently, my tone was rude because my husband turned around and shoved me into the room. I was like, okay, you need to calm down. I can help you look, but I gotta get dressed. He tells me to hurry up. I snap back. I'm not gonna hurry up. It isn't my fucking fault. My husband turned around and hit me on my mouth with the back of his hand, and it didn't even really hurt, but I was appalled. He called it a warning tap because of my attitude. I left right then and there. I called my mom and came over. I haven't left. My brother took me over the next day to get a few things. My husband asked me if all this was really necessary, and I said, yeah, it is when you abuse your wife. He was so stricken that I called it abuse. He screamed at me for it. He said I can ruin his career if I use that word. I know that I can, and I know that he didn't even hurt me, but that's how I feel. He sent me several texts threatening to divorce me if I use that word again, or try to hurt his career by saying it's someone important. Am I the asshole for saying this, potentially citing this, and potentially ruining his career?
No.
No.
It's not
I think I can understand.
Tap, it would be like something small. That was not a warning tap. That was a sign of abuse, I will say. Because, like, who the fuck's go just slap someone just for just standing up to you? Like, I'm sorry that your incapable ass just dropped you lost your phone. We tell this shit to everybody in our family, too.
Here's the thing. I can understand both perspectives, but I definitely side with one more than the other. I understand the guy's perspective of being like, but I didn't hurt you. It's not abuse. But also, you need to know your wife's boundaries. And you need to know
your own strength.
You need to know that any implication, for a lot of women, for a lot of self-respecting women, any implication that you are going to at all put hands on your partner at all is going to make them like get icked and leave, because as soon as you cross that line, it's possible for it to be crossed again and again and again. And for a lot of women, that's a boundary. Even the implication that you will of being like, if you don't do this, I'll hit you, that's enough for a lot of people to just be out. And there's no context into the situation beforehand. It's just like we are married and this happened. And I think you need to get to know your wife a bit better if you don't understand that that is a boundary for her. And that is not a line that you want to cross and then apologize later for it. It's better to be safe than sorry. And he's not sorry either. He's just like, what the hell? I'm gonna divorce you now. He's not sorry.
Well, after he got caught, he kind of
not sorry. He's sorry he got caught. Also, I have no idea what we're talking about.
She has sent. That's okay. Well, this is almost over. He sent no.
The quick and short of it, because I know James is going to just talk about it. Like he's going to just read the whole thing again.
Long story short, guy lost his phone. His wife got mad at him, and then he didn't like physically slap her, but he put his back of his hand across her face like this, and it didn't hurt, but she was appalled, so she completely left, and now he's threatening to divorce her, and the wife is saying, am I the asshole? And we're saying no, because that is a boundary for her, and he crossed it, one that you do not want to cross. She's calling it abuse. He's saying that it doesn't count as abuse, and he's threatening her because she calls it abuse and because she can use that word.
It would have been fine if he didn't threaten her.
Yeah, as soon like if any.
Like okay, at first, yes, you had a little bit of a right, but that doesn't mean you. But then like, okay, I'm gonna sound like a real asshole for this, but like, I'm gonna sound like am I the asshole right now? But basically, if you're going to like calm someone down on their attitude, don't add fuel to the fire. Like douse it a little bit. Like, sorry, I'm just very worried that I lost my phone because who knows? It could be something important. Like you need it for work, you need it for your business. Okay, understandable. Yeah. But don't snap about it because you're just gonna it's gonna just be fire on fire. It's just gonna keep going.
He had every moment and every opportunity to check himself and be like, hold on, my bad.
Let me retract.
Every opportunity.
I'm sorry.
Before he got mad, while he got mad, before he hit his wife, after he hit his wife, And before she left and after she left, he had every chance to be like, I'm sorry, that was wrong. At the very least, you can be like, I didn't know. Let's, work this together.
Like,
I won't never do that
came
again.
over me, and I didn't mean to do it like that. It's like that simple. Like, if you
need to know to like check yourself when you are in a bad mood, because it's gonna, what you say in the heat of the moment,
Basically, check yourself before you wreck yourself.
ruin shit. Exactly, and he did. He wrecked himself completely.
And not to mention that the threatening message afterwards, it's like, okay, now you're just digging your own grave now.
Yeah, now you
already
the prophecy has been foretold and is now true. All right. Comments. When my boyfriend couldn't find his phone, he asked me to call him. Like a normal person.
Can you call my phone? Like, say that, like that too. It's like
that's what I do. I'm like, where's my phone? Can you call it, please? That's it.
Did we forget that we have the communication now? Did we forget we have phones? Like,
how is
hello?
anger the natural response over this? I think like 99% of humans would say, "Can you call my phone?"
Thank you. It's like,
not the asshole.
Hello?
You filed the divorce. Not the asshole. You filed the divorce paperwork first. He hit you. First, it's a warning tap. Next, it's the
since
black.
I'm here, I'll go ahead and give my verdict. Basically, everyone else's.
Mm-hmm. You filed the divorce paperwork first. He hit you. First, it's a warning tap. Next, it's a black eye, or even worse. You wouldn't be ruining his career. He would be doing that himself by abusing his wife. This won't get better. Block his number. Keep the text.
I hate those types of people who get pissed off at others when they're pissed off. Yeah, that's a reason. That's reasonable. That's a very reasonable answer.
All right.
Yeah, no, I just don't like that either. It's like, why are you going to instigate the fire? Like, the normal person would ask, can you ping my phone? Can you call my phone? Like, seriously, guys, did we forget that we have these communications over here?
Mm-hmm. I'm going into this next story. Spicy, this is Japanese, so you may have to explain what this is to me.
Oh, no. Is it
not in Japanese
on, or is there like Japanese words in there?
It's a Japanese reference. It's all right. There's something called a koi pond in this story. What is that?
Oh yeah, okay. All right, I was gonna say, if this is in full Japanese, I can't read.
Oh, this is my purview.
this is my type of thing. Okay, go on.
What is a koi pond?
Okay, go on. Mm-hmm. A koi pond is it's literally just a fish pond. It's literally just a fish pond.
Oh, that's it. Like with
seriously,
the orange,
it's just a fish pond.
Orange
with
and
the orange
fish
in the water. Yes, that's
nice.
It's just a pond.
Cool.
It's just a pond. I thought you were asking
Sick.
like.
All right.
I thought you were asking like, what would it be? Or like.
So
it's literally just it's okay. Loki, it's just a thing rich fucks do. They want to put
I
want to put a koi pond in my house.
Behavior.
Seriously,
all right.
That's
from 2.5 months ago. From user/DM lives. Am I the asshole for suing my neighbor after their kid trespassed and fell into my koi pond?
This is hard. This is fucking hard.
Because it is a kid, but suing feels like kind of an
overstatement.
Like a jump. All right, let's see. 22 male.
This feels a little overpowered.
This guy's 22. This guy is 22. 22 male, have a koi pond in my backyard. It's not just any koi pond. It's a full-blown, professionally designed Japanese garden with a bridge, waterfalls, and koi that cost more than my car. I'm talking $1,000 for a single fish.
Oh no!
I am rich people problems. Maintaining
this
this
is a rich person thing. This is a rich person thing. The fuck?
Maintaining this pond is my pride and joy. I've put years into this hobby, and my yard is securely fenced with no trespassing signs everywhere. Enter my neighbor, Karen, fake name but fitting. Karen has a son. Let's call him Timmy, 8. Timmy, who is notorious for wandering into other people's yards uninvited. I've talked to Karen multiple times about this, but she just brushes off with, kids will be kids. No.
Oh.
No. Okay. No. That is private property.
Okay.
Last week.
Now I'm seeing where this is going.
I'm seeing where this is going. Last week, while I was out running errands, I got a frantic call from Karen. Apparently, Timmy climbed over my fence to feed the fish, even though I've explicitly told him to stay out. In doing so, he slipped, fell into the pond, and destroyed part of my carefully maintained ecosystem.
Oh my God.
Several of my prized koi died due to stress, and the filtration system was damaged because of the debris Timmy kicked in. Luckily, Timmy wasn't seriously hurt. I'm glad that he included that. Just a few scrapes.
You know, okay, at least he cares about the kid.
At least he cares about
instead
the condition of the kid. Timmy wasn't seriously hurt, just a few scrapes, but Karen has been demanding I pay for his medical bills. She claims my pond is an attractive nuisance and that I should have had a cover or something to prevent kids from falling in. Bruh.
Do I have didn't he just say this costs more than my fucking car?
He put if it says no trespassing, you do not trespass.
True, and I'm pretty sure a cover is more expensive to just put on there too. So,
right, and annoying.
Yeah. So
I argued that 1, it's a private fenced property, and 2, her son had no business being there in the first place. When I refused to pay, Karen lost it and started bad-mouthing me to the whole neighborhood, calling me heartless and a terrible person. I've since filed a lawsuit against her for the cost of the koi, the damage to my filtration system, and repairs to my pond. Over $5,000 in total. Damn. Some of my friends think I'm taking it too far, saying he's just a kid, but others agree that Karen should have been watching him better. So Reddit, am I the asshole for suing my neighbor after a kid trespassed and destroyed my koi pond? No.
Not an asshole, because you put up signs, you told her not to do these things, and maybe the mom should be paying attention to her kid more. I'm sorry that your son fell into my water and now you have to pay the fine. She's only bitching because her... Yeah.
Yeah. You did, everything you could, and you were like, hey, I'm making it very clear, just so you know.
Jingle, 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 don't go into my yard.
Jingle,
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 jingle. Jingle, jingle, jingle. Seriously, he's blatantly told you not to do it, and yet your son still do it. The fuck? And can we also matter the fact that, why the fuck would you do, why the fuck are you bad-mouthing everybody that he's the asshole? You're the fucking parent.
That was the fucking word.
Here's the thing.
You're the kids. You're the mom's parent. You're the kid's parent, and they go into everybody else's yard. I think he has the right to sue you because of your careless actions. Hell, I could call Child Protective Services on your ass, and you would probably be crying for help. Please don't call Child Protective Services. Bitch, maybe you should watch your kid more. Dumb bitch.
I was initially suspicious of this story because I thought he was gonna be mad at the kid, and I thought he was gonna go off on this child who's innocent and doesn't know. But no, he knows it's the parent, and important that he mentioned that the kid was okay because that just earned him a bunch of morality points.
That's good. Yeah. At least
bro, that earned you
he's like, no, the kid's fine.
As God's
it's the mom who sucks.
It's the bitch. So it's technically he's not the asshole, and he should really, and technically it's the mom that's the asshole, cause fuck that bitch.
Right. All right.
Wait, hold on. What's going on? I need.
So this guy this 22-year-old guy has spent thousands of dollars making a koi fish pond in his backyard, which is fenced up, has no trespassing signs. He lives next to a Karen with an 8-year-old son who travels into people's yards uninvited, and he climbed over the fence and fell into the koi pond, causing over $5,000 in damages, and now the 22-year-old guy is suing the Karen for the damages. So
that's reasonable. And then
not the asshole.
And then he's not the asshole because he gave a reasonable response. It's if people in his friend zone, he's the asshole. Excuse me, guys. I'm just worried about my fish that I just got from Japan because those things are hard to breed because
over $1,000 per fish.
They're and in little info bombing. The koi fish are known to be like salmon, swim upstream, have babies, die.
Yeah. All right.
So that's the salmon. That's the salmon way.
Right. Comments. Not the asshole. Mom needs to supervise her son better. Poor fish has died of shock.
no,
Why would
no.
anyone think that's okay or not a big deal? And the kid could have died too if it was a pool or something. She doesn't want
Yeah.
to take care of the kid. She doesn't want to control him or anything. When will she stop?
He's-
She's right.
That kid's lucky it was a fucking pond, at least.
She's
Yeah, no
right.
shit.
He is just a kid, but she is not. The issue is not the kid, it's the mother. Saying he is just a kid is just a deflection of her responsibility. OP,
Neglect.
sue her. Maybe she will
Neglect.
become a better
Thank
parent,
you.
not to have to pay others.
Who is this person's user?
Also, add a camera. Somehow, I don't think it will be beyond her to damage your property in retaliation. If anyone says anything to you again, tell them you are doing it for the kid because his mom needs to change and to try and prevent more
Okay,
pointless
I
deaths.
hate to
Loki?
interrupt, but what is this
Loki?
person's user?
person's
What is
written-
their u/?
Oh, u/DM lives. I don't know what that
DM? Marry me.
means. Yeah. I want your
I'm
money.
kidding. I'm kidding. That's probably. I'm kidding. That's probably DM's probably like a minor, but thank you. You got the point across.
no, he's 22
I don't
years
even
old.
need to ask to hear the story.
He's a married.
because-
He's an adult man.
He's married
Don't
to his
worry about
fish.
it.
All right.
No, he's
was-
married to a
That
koi
was an
fish
interesting.
himself,
I
actually.
love it when you read stories about people who have very unique lifestyles. It's so much
Yeah,
fun.
At first, you're like,
I mean,
oh,
it's
he's just a
kind of
fish
like
fuck,
how-
and then all of a sudden you get to learn more. It's like, oh, this
it
guy is
reminds
just
me of like how. Okay, you guys know that '70s show, right?
Sure.
probably.
Okay, so it got a sequel, like a sequel TV show released on Netflix, like recently, and most of the characters did return for it, which I found to be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
And in one of the episodes, it is shown that Red Foreman, played by Kurtwood Smith, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
actually had a model railroad set.
Cool.
And like that
Person-
showed a new
Cat
side of the
just
character I
commented.
never once saw. And I'm like, I'm for that. Obviously for biased reasons, but unbiased, that's pretty cool that he has like a hobby.
Mhm.
Yeah. God forbid a
Okay,
man has
but-
a hobby.
Yeah.
As the
God
saying
forbid God forbid that any man have a self-interest in anything. And
Oh.
that's what annoys me.
Right.
Also, hi, Katie Cat. Welcome to the stream. Yeah,
Welcome.
off topic. Welcome to the stream, Katie Cat.
Welcome, brother. You just randomly appeared in my notifications. How you doing? We're doing good. We're
We're
reading Reddit
probably-
stories and giving our opinions, which are usually
How long can we
unanimous.
keep this on for? Because I actually I miss doing these.
I
I don't
wanna-
mind
I
going
wanna-
on for a
we have
while.
2 hours.
I want to.
so
I want to cap it at an hour and a half. So.
hour and a half max is like 2 hours at least.
All right. No, I mean like
Yeah, I
the
just
time
made myself
fully,
some
so
ramen right now.
45 minutes. Another 45 minutes would be good.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Let's see.
another
47
question.
minutes.
What?
No. Like next.
Oh,
I'm
next
in.
story. Let's do one
Yeah.
from Am I the Devil? Because those ones are
Oh,
awesome.
am I the monster kind of thing?
Where OP is
Like
so
Flash
clearly
and shit like
where
that.
OP is so clearly the asshole.
The monster in this.
I
Like
love
it's
those.
very obvious.
I hope we
Okay.
get one that's like, am I the asshole for shitting on this short person's head?
Okay.
Oh no.
That just brings me back to like this inside. Hold on, before you read the story, James. Just to say that was an inside joke between me and Vinny, where I one time mentioned that like I was so tired of people asking me how the weather was. So one time I said, "Look on top of your head."
Right.
And there was a turd on them.
Right. Okay. This one is on r/relationship advice and reposted on
Oh,
Am I the
no.
Devil.
Vinny's been
This one is
gone.
short. This one's
It's
really
kind of
short.
Short-lived.
I, 28 male, was manipulated into cheating on my wife. 28.
No,
Nope.
Wow,
How do
that
we
is
move
a
forward to our
bold
marriage?
start.
Eating
Okay.
This was a conscious
That sucks.
choice. Hey Reddit, I'm going through a tough time in my marriage. It all started because I recently entered a depression. My wife and I both have very demanding jobs. Recently, I had a new project that had me working longer hours. That is what started my depression. Now going through my depression, I started confiding in my coworker about how I was feeling. I thought I could trust her as a friend, but she knew I was in a vulnerable state. She took advantage of my state, and this led to an affair. You are leaving out so many details. My
No
wife
kidding.
my wife found out we are going to counseling Monday, but this month our marriage is on the ropes. I've been trying to get her to understand my depression and how low my mental health was, but she doesn't want to hear it. Okay, own your cheating. It was a choice. Until you take responsibility for your actions, make the changes you need to make to be a better person, you can't move forward. Your wife shouldn't just accept the lame excuse that you were manipulated to cheat. Honestly, you betrayed your marriage, and she has every right to leave you. She probably should. OP responded, at the end of the day, I was the one who cheated. It is my responsibility. That doesn't absolve her for taking advantage of someone she knows is going through a tough time. Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you.
Wait, are we siding with the guy or are we siding with the girl?
So the guy is like, I was
I
manipulated.
low-key forgot I was on call.
And I'm like,
I low-key forgot I was here.
don't. How?
my
I want you to understand.
No.
He didn't include one detail about how she did it. He just said, I confided in her. She manipulated me. I cheated.
There was
Screw
no,
that.
yeah, there was no.
I mean, if you gave more context on how you did it, then maybe I
then
would have
maybe
seen
our
you as
answer
a
would
good
be
guy.
different.
There
but-
is
Give me 1 second. I gotta yell at my other friend. Give me a second.
It is a rare circumstance. It is a rare circumstance when you were like, I was manipulated into doing something that is greatly.
It's basically
choice
just saying,
that I
"Hey, I
made."
just murdered a school bus full of midgets,"
I just
and then
killed,
not
I just killed a bunch of
elaborating.
kids on a school bus.
Right.
No. That's just saying I murdered a bunch of people on a school bus, and all of them were
Yeah.
midgets,
One
and
of the
not
top comments.
elaborating.
One of the top comments, man, you're gonna have to provide more info on how she manipulated you, because right now it just sounds like you cheated on your wife with a coworker, got caught, and are crying manipulation to lessen your own actions. I don't mean this in a mean way, but that's how it reads. Edit. Nah, I mean it in a mean way.
Oh, okay, no,
reading
he's just an asshole.
After reading OP's responses, it's clear he has no intention of taking accountability for his actions. OP, I hope your wife leaves you when she realizes this and takes you to the cleaners.
Oh
First-
no! This asshole's not even meant for the cleaners.
Yeah.
Just
First,
a
let's get
power
some.
washer on
Let's
the
get
side.
something straight. You confided in your coworker things. You've confided in your coworker things that thinks that you should have told your wife. Sorry, you confided in your coworker about things that you should have confided. You should have told your wife. Emotional affair. You somehow found yourself in a position. You somehow found yourself in a position to be alone with your coworker in a place where it is easy for cheating to happen. This doesn't happen during regular
Oh.
work hours. You had sex with your
Yeah.
coworker. Tell me again how you're the victim
Yeah,
here.
I was
Your
joking,
wife
by the way.
even agreed to counseling and didn't immediately throw you out and call a
A
lawyer.
piece of fucking noodle stuck in my throat.
Hi,
I just
Tyrese.
popped
The
it
main
up.
question is what kind of noodle? I'm joking.
That's
Ramen noodle.
Okay,
How you doing?
that was a lot. But that one's clear cut. This guy's sucks.
This guy is just a fucking idiot.
Yeah, you're right.
No
what
pro-
kind of
no-
logic? He's just trying to justify
No
why he
provided,
did it.
no provided info, no help. Like, where's the assholery? Like, hello, like,
He was
give more
he was
context,
like-
and maybe.
He was like, "I was manipulated." Okay, how'd you do it?
How
No
did she
explanation.
manipulate you?
Huh?
How'd you do it?
Yeah.
How'd you do it? What'd you do? All right.
Hello?
I don't know.
Gonna
What you
provide?
Next one, also reposted on Am I the Devil? From r/True Off My Chest. This is where people go to make confessions. I broke my wife, and I don't think it is fixable. I think
Oh,
he means he
no.
broke up with his wife. Maybe English.
No,
isn't-
when they say it like that, they broke.
Oh, like
they
emotional
broke-
breakdown.
broke their soul. Someone broke
Okay.
their soul.
Yeah. All right. This happened 6 months ago, and I only chose to talk now because I don't see improvement in a sight, and I am hopelessness. Jesus. I don't see improvement in sight, and I am hopeless. We were at a party. My friend is single, and we started talking about love and relationships. My wife and I have been happily married for 7 years. This can't go well. We have 3 beautiful children. No!
It's going horrible right now. This is
He's-
going all
I'm like-
downhill.
Terrible when you are making a confession and you immediately preface how much you love your wife. She's the love of my life. When I was talking to my friend, I felt like we were on different levels of thinking. His complaints are mostly superficial about how the people he dated looked. I was a bit drunk at that point and said something like, You don't fall in love with looks. Look at me and my wife. I love her more than anything compared to how my ex, who was just looks. Ooh.
Mm,
No.
okay.
I appreciate looking past the looks. Not cool to be like, my wife's super uggo compared to my ex. Super uggo.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just zoned out. What the fuck happened?
So he was drunk talking with his friend about love and relationships, and he said, "No, man, you don't fall in love with looks. Look at me and my wife. She's looks way worse than my ex." Is basically what he said. You don't fall in love with looks. Look at me and my wife. I love her more than anything compared to
You
my
do
ex,
not
who was
say that
just
about a fucking woman.
yeah. Everyone,
You never say that.
never
You do
say that.
not
You
say
don't
Everyone-
tell someone that.
That needs to be fucking castrated.
Mm-hmm. Everyone went silent, and my damage control was worse, so I ended up shutting the hell up.
As a
The
fucking
only right thing you did there.
As you should. As you should.
I couldn't get my point across, but even I thought that maybe these thoughts have been in my head, but only came out when I was drunk.
First thing,
My wife was shocked. First week, she was so angry and wanted to understand what I meant, and nothing I said was good enough. I was drunk. I love her. I think she's the most beautiful woman. She thought being drunk.
once you said that, dude, the cat was in the bag.
She thought being drunk
Well,
made me
as the saying goes, once alcohol hits, the truth
Getting
becomes
flew out of the bag the moment
is
you said
revealed.
that.
Then one morning,
Okay,
then one morning,
James, you don't even need to finish, dude. We know.
no, it's short. Then one morning, she just said, I have never felt as ugly as I have felt this past week. I've always thought I'm beautiful. She didn't cry this time, but she hasn't been happy since. I started crying and apologizing, but she was like emotionless. It was the last time she looked at me too. She is taciturn, okay, dude, and distant, but only with me. She has lost 20 pounds. Oh my God! She's lost 20 pounds, and she works out 6 to 7 days a week. She never has free time with me. If she's not with the children
I
or her
wonder
family
why.
and friends, she's immersed
Dude,
in some.
I wonder fucking why. Maybe it's because you couldn't have gotten fucking drunk in the first place, you
As
piece of
her
shit.
headphones. She's always fully clothed now, even in bed. She locks the bathroom door when she takes a shower. She's more active on social media. She shares many pictures of her. She thanks everyone who gives her a compliment. Before it was just pictures with our children and pets, but now it's her. With our children, working out in sports bras and tights. I broke her and I don't know how to fix it. Oh.
You can't. This is like
no.
Okay,
this is like the
you guys
other
can
one.
give your opinions in a minute. I just want to go off on a rant.
Please.
Mogul, this is like the hobby guy incident.
Incel. This goddamn virgin.
Yeah,
And I apologize in
Apparently
advance.
not,
but your
because he
name
has-
is gonna be
apparently
said
not,
in
because-
so many times.
Got this.
He has 3 kids. 3 children.
That is
Okay,
wild.
can someone just cut his balls off at this point?
Please.
Better
On
yet,
it.
Here's the thing.
please do.
No, that's just satisfaction. Let
Here's
this fucker know.
Nah, cut his dick off too. Actually, while you're at it,
Here's the thing. I think
and don't even patch it up. Just let him bleed out. Let it look like a fucking cut open. Let it.
It was an
let
accident.
it look like the inside of a bell pepper with that shit, dude.
I think that looking at the
No,
situation.
James. This is. I have the microphone now. You.
I am the captain now.
You spoke.
I am the captain.
Now, listen. The child has had his fun. Now it's time for the
For
man's
the
turn.
men's turn. Yeah.
Yes.
Here's
Okay,
something I have to
first
say.
of all, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
That you said that. You do not say that about a woman. Like, I did that when I was a kid, and I paid the price for it. I'll tell you that.
I did that to
paid-
my mom, and I was
Yeah, I
badly
did that to
yelled
my
at.
sister, and she...
Whoa,
I did that to my sister,
whoa.
I was hung upside down for like 10 to 30 minutes.
Years.
I lost computer privileges.
And I'm joking when I say that, but
I
at that point I probably should have been. But
I
safe
think
to say, I got my ass ringed for that.
right. I think it's looking at the situation.
I got just shut. It's my turn.
Okay. Let me
Second
know
of
when
all-
you're done. Let me know when you're done.
First of all, but no, seriously. Second of all, this is an example of why I think alcohol is something a man should never touch, ever.
Right.
Then again,
Specifically,
Jesus Christ made it
beer.
himself, so you can't really argue that.
I mean,
If I could just
aside
go
from,
back in
I mean,
time
not
and
in
find out
excess.
who the
in
person
excess.
was that made alcohol and just kill him. We could
Jesus.
Blame the
living in a
blame the
society.
bloody Americans for the giggle water. Seriously, that's what it was called.
Giggle water.
There's
Back in the
no
day,
way.
back in the
That's
day
awesome.
when they were smuggling alcohol, when moonshine runs were a thing, the alcohol was called giggle water.
I love that.
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's something I know too, actually. And
You know what? I'm just gonna say that next time I play like Red Dead Redemption or something. I'm just gonna say that every time I do an RP. I'm just gonna say,
Oh.
y'all got jiggle water up in here.
Giggle water, not jiggle water. Giggle water.
No, I'm gonna say
yeah, giggle water.
Jiggle, okay.
But
Okay, well, for some
Also,
reason your
we've
audio
reached
cut out,
the
so I
hour
thought jiggle.
threshold. We have reached the hour threshold.
Okay, if we look at the
Um,
situation from face
James,
value,
please.
please.
Okay,
if, we,
thank you.
if we look at
Let
this,
me get this off of my chest.
okay,
Second of all, that is your wife.
right.
You do
Correct the
not
window.
fucking say that about the woman you
Yeah, you're
chose to marry, by the way. You did it. You're the one who went forward
did
with it. Hell, as far as I'm aware, you were the one that proposed. It's your choice. You did it. It was your idea. So who's at fault? You, dumbass.
You motherfucker. You.
Here's the thing. He didn't, double down. He was like, you know what? My bad. I'm sorry. If you do believe that, keep it to the grave and careful with alcohol because that shit's gonna reveal. Because he's like, oh, he was.
Alcohol is another
He said
form
something.
of
He said something in here where he was like,
Alcohol is
my
just
wife.
bad.
He said something in here where he was like, my wife thinks that the alcohol made me reveal my true thoughts. Yeah.
No shit.
Do you think?
It's not our fault that you like doom scrolling, looking at fucking Instagram models and shit like that, wishing that they were
Instagram
your
boobies.
wife.
I think.
Instagram
Yeah, looking at
boobies.
women with big badonkadonks and big with the dad bod and the hamburger.
Situation from face
Christ.
value.
But
I think it's possible to bounce back from this, but judging from
how the wife
that
has
is-
been
that is
reacting,
an insane change.
you nailed the coffin at that
In my
point.
opinion,
man. You
she's
are
changing her life
done.
for the
Pack
better.
your shit. You're leaving.
I
You're
think-
done.
I think that she's changing her life for the better. Her mental state probably awful, but her routine pretty good. And with a good routine, you can. It's possible to bounce back from a good mental state. Look, he took responsibility. That's good. He said what he said. It was terrible, but judging from how he writes and from the situation, I think it's possible that there were over time more subliminal things.
Hold on. How long ago was this, by the way?
Things. This was posted just under a year ago.
Okay, so this is like recent. Got it.
I think that
And
it's possible to bounce back, but I think based on how quickly his wife just went straight to working out and changing her lifestyle, I think it's possible that there were more over time subliminal sort of implications that he thought she's ugly. And I mean, you can't do that. Even if you look at you meet your wife for the first time, or you meet your future wife for the first time, and you're like, she's okay. You learn to love
okay, I agree with Skull Killer in the chat on this. I'm sorry to James. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but then again, you've been interrupting me, so
fair.
I mean,
Go on.
I have to agree with Skull Killer on this, saying never say anything like that to a woman, let alone your wife. That is exactly it. You do not say those kinds of things to women because for as long as we have existed as a society, women have always been treated as the underdog.
Mm-hmm.
And men are seen as the rising superior that you must listen to, and all that bullshit.
Spicy, can you
I'm
resend
gonna
that
get
reaction
feminist.
image in Discord?
I'm gonna get a little feminist here for a minute. So
Can you resend that reaction image in Discord? Thank you.
Oh, okay.
anyway, I'm gonna get a little feminist here for a minute. So
Oh no.
hold on to your pantaloons for a
Not a
minute.
problem. Hold on to your women's pants for a minute.
Just hold
Wait,
on
what?
to your trousers for a
Hold
minute.
on to your
gentlemen.
unisex leggings and mini skirts there.
That's fair.
At Alex like that, dude.
Oh,
About to get
God.
beat.
Don't fucking at
Don't-
Alex like that.
Alvin
He's probably gonna be
Diane.
watching this. He's probably gonna be watching this later, and he's gonna be like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
Alex, if you've made it to this point, go into DMs with James and just send an image of AI generated Markiplier screaming at with the fact that Sans Undertale is in the background. And just like send me a screenshot of it at least. Okay. But I'm gonna get feminist here. And no, I'm not drunk. You guys know my stance on
No, I'm
drinking.
not drunk.
And you guys know my stance on alcohol ever since April 6th, 2024.
I am not
Anyway,
fucking drunk.
I am not fucking drunk.
Fucking drunk.
Can you tell the time? Yes.
James, like, actually,
I'm
yeah,
not-
do that. An era promotional poster. He turned to the DVD cover for "It's Great to Be an Engine."
I am not.
But anyway.
But so
I don't
hold on
actually
to
have
your
a clock
trousers. All right, buckle your fuckle and hold on to your trousers.
There's
'Cause
Josh.
I'm
Don't
about
do that, James.
I'm about
Don't
to
do
get-
that. James is
Alright.
getting ready over there. He's a little mischievous over there.
For about almost 10 years of my life, I have been raised by a woman. Because the first 10 years of my life, well, I had my dad for the first 10 years of my life. We all know that story. That's something I'm
Yeah.
going to have to get personal on. And then after he died, it was just me and my mom for a while.
Uh-huh.
So I had to learn right from wrong on that. And, like, I knew there are some things you can't say to a woman. For example, her age, her weight, her height, all that stuff. You cannot tell that to a woman. And what this asshole just did is essentially broke all of the rules at once.
Nice.
Right.
And
Yeah,
anyone,
he lost
you are
20
free to
pounds.
clip this. Yeah, but getting to that, good for her.
Right.
Like,
She changed
it's
her
good to
life.
have a routine set out. I've been taking to losing weight by going walking every time I can get a chance to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little upset that I didn't get to go today, but I was doing other things at the time. I had to go visit my mom. But that aside, basically, I was raised around women from age 10 up to around when I was in my early teenager years, around that point. So 13, 14, around that point. But basically, I had to learn right from wrong from my mom, and some things that you can't say to a woman and all that. And although it's good for her to have a set routine, I don't think the reason for it is good.
Okay.
It's not a good reason, but at least it gives her something to look forward to, at least. And
Right.
also, I hope that the lady, the wife in this situation, ended up divorcing this complete and utter basement dweller of a man. Because, again, things you shouldn't say to a woman, 101. Your mother should have taught you this. Hell, your father should have taught you this. But
Everybody should have talked
hey,
this.
as far as I'm aware, he probably didn't have a father for most of his life.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Fair point.
Damn.
So,
And that is the end of me being a feminist.
okay.
What do you mean,
All right,
damn?
you guys
I
can
would
give your
agree
opinion.
100% with that. Like, bro probably did grow up without a father.
So we're gonna read
Yeah.
this.
All right,
one.
you guys give your opinions while I watch Thomas and the Rail Tours and eat ramen.
This one I think is fair. What we can. This one's from 2 years ago. I think this one supposedly has a crazy update. So Let's get into it. From user /stunning mushroom on Am I the Asshole, reposted on Am I the Devil. Am I the asshole for being annoyed that my wife allowed my brother to stay at our house?
Where is this?
Maybe, maybe, but remember this was reposted on Am I the Devil, so
Ooh.
Well, that's what I
Can we
said.
do this
I
in
wonder where this is
Eddie,
it was a
going.
little,
Before we get on.
long, but let's get into it.
Can we do this like while on like the comment section for Am I the Asshole at least, so that way we can get a basic start on this?
My 39 male brother, 20. Damn.
Oh,
That is very young.
Year age difference? That's crazy. That's an insane age difference. Is that right?
That is. It takes up a whole hand to count up that fucking number.
It takes 4.
well, there is 4 of us. Everyone, put up your hands. Start counting.
my,
Just start doing the Mr. Beast.
my 39
No, wait, James. You actually kind of look like Mr. Beast. Yeah, there you are.
crazy.
Looks like
Mr. Beast.
that's gonna be the new thumbnail for this video.
You know,
I have
no,
a
I'm gonna
new,
stop calling James.
I have a
James.
new-
I'm gonna call him.
like the fucking.
I'm gonna call you Jimmy now. I'm gonna call you Jimmy.
No.
Ironically, people like to call him that, which is funny. I find it funny. I find it hilarious
I
because
do
some people
the-
do call him that.
I do the first.
Start calling him Jimmy. No more James.
Yep, you're no longer James anymore. We now refer to you as Jimmy.
Wait, so James, I have one that you could read. It's really old, but it's another one like it's a kind of like it's the same plot. It's the same plot as as the one recently, but it's a woman but it's a woman though. I just sent it to you. I just DM'd it to you.
Okay, we'll do this one.
All right, guys. So all bow to the almighty Jimmy over here. Now reading the Reddit. You dare question the mighty words of the mighty Jimmy?
Can I go put on a yellow shirt?
No, wait. What was that? What was that one video? It was like the Bible. It says the Bible. You dare question the words of the mighty Jimmy?
That's
God
what the
love
hell's
that video.
that?
Also, by
No,
the
yeah,
way, doing the Mr.
Yeah.
Beast is gonna be the.
It's a show. It's
Yeah,
from
if we
a
call
show.
it, if we,
I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie to you
it's from that
when I
one
say
show.
this.
I only have one yellow shirt in the wash. All right.
I'm not gonna lie to you when I say this. I'm actually going to upload like a highlight reel of this in like probably
Wait, hold
2
on.
weeks. It's gonna take me a while to watch this whole
All
thing.
right. I, 27 female, screamed at my husband, 28 male, over his hobbies, and now he's changed, and I don't know how to fix it.
This is an old one that me and Tim were talking about, but this is a pretty good one that I think
This was reposted on iFunny.
No, I
What?
found it. It's hard to find the full image. It's hard
Now
to
that
find
you
the full
said that, James, I'm going to have a bit where it's just the iFunny watermark is going to be put over your face.
The user is throw raw pineapples.
I think she,
I bet it
she
does.
deleted her account.
Throw
Hey,
raw pineapples. Okay, wait. Let me go find a
I bet
pineapple
they
real
do.
quick.
Hey everyone.
sorry. I'm sorry. Did you say throw raw pineapples?
Throw
That's
RA
the name of-
pineapples.
I bet they do.
Yeah, let me go
everyone.
find one real quick.
Hey everyone, I need some
Do
advice
it. Do it.
with my husband. I'm 27 female, he's 28 male, and we've been married for 4 years. He has a room where he keeps all his hobbies: sim racing, aviation setups, soccer analysis tools, Lego sets, music production equipment. Basically, it's his second sanctuary, a man cave. He's super analytical and loves writing down and dissecting things from sports to politics. He's slightly on
This is backstory.
he's slightly on the
I'm telling you, I'm
spectrum,
introducing it to James.
Ooh, I can't wait to give my opinion on
so he
this.
doesn't have close friends. I'm really the only person he shares everything with. He's always inviting me to his space to be part of his interests. I love him and appreciate that he wants to include me, but sometimes I just need some time for myself. Recently, I snapped. I yelled at him, saying some hurtful things that I didn't mean, like how his interests bore me, that he needs to get a social life, and even questioned why I married him.
Mine on my other phone real
I
quick.
regret every word, but my anger got the best of me, but I couldn't control it in that moment. Since then, he's completely changed. He stopped spending
James,
time.
hold on. I'm going to join on my other phone real quick.
Well, he knows this.
You
story,
heard the
so-
story already. Just rejoin.
Stopped spending time in his room, moved to sleeping on the couch, and barely talks to me. He even ignored our usual tradition of watching our home nation's soccer team play, something he'd never skipped before. Instead, he was working on his laptop, breaking our no work at home rule. When I asked him about it, he said he didn't care about the game and mentioned that maybe he should be more like his father, who's a workaholic and whom my husband idolizes. He even added, I don't blame him for divorcing at that age now. I've apologized multiple times, but he just says,
James, add me.
sorry. You're there.
Hello, everybody. It's me, James Appreciates, and today we're gonna be doing Reddit.
Oh my god.
What just happened?
Get out of here.
I'm in. I go into my fridge to grab a snack, and then I'll just unmute, and all I hear is that. I'm just what? Huh?
Okay. And shuts down any attempts to make me talk about his interests. I'm terrified he's considering divorce. I know I messed up, but I know how to rebuild trust and help him feel valued and loved again. I don't want to lose him, but I'm unsure how to approach this and make amends. Any advice? TLDR, I criticized my husband's hobbies and now he's pulling away. I've apologized, but I'm worried he might be considering divorce. How do I make things right?
And then I sent you the link of the comments.
Ow. Questioning why you married him is a really awful thing to fling at someone, regardless of anger or honesty. You can talk out what you regret, but saying him pulling away is understandable. Yikes.
Yeah, this is a pretty fucked up one.
No coming back.
Oh
fuck,
you added me.
I don't.
Oh, shit!
I don't think.
Shit! I'm getting a phone call. Hold on.
Oh, brother.
I don't think there's a way to bounce back.
No, there isn't. There's no way to bounce back. I don't.
There
He's not
isn't.
coming back.
Okay.
No,
I
they're
think
not
we
coming
should do
back.
one more.
This is where you give up and just say, "I give up."
I think we should do one more. I'm getting a little tired, and also I don't
Yeah.
want this to go on for too long. It's also like 10:30.
Okay.
Let's do it. Last one. This one supposedly has an amazing update. So let's do it. Am I the asshole for being annoyed that my wife allowed my brother to stay at our house?
Okay.
That depends on how old the brother is.
Right. My 39 male brother, 20, lives with his girlfriend about an hour.
I'm sorry, James. Hold on. I hate to interrupt again, but did you just say, "Am I the asphalt"?
No.
He said the.
I swear I heard that. I was on phone with my mom, and out of nowhere, I just hear in the background, "Am I the asphalt?" And I'm just like, "Huh?"
Let me check the stream.
Yeah, check it. Like, look, go.
Optimus Primos.
Shush. Let's do it. This one supposedly has an amazing update. So let's do it. Am I the asshole? I did. I corrected.
I called it. I called it. I was correct.
I
It is
corrected.
I, the
myself.
Terminator cop. It is I, Robo-Winator.
Okay,
Am I
buddy.
the asshole?
Hello, I am the Robo-Winator.
If that guy could wait,
Okay.
hold on. The Skull Killer said if that guy does consider divorce after his wife belittled his hobbies, then I think he should divorce her. No questions. Literally, agreed.
Can't have a wife. You can't have a wife who doesn't appreciate the train wall.
That's, yeah. Also, by the way, while we were gone for the whole year that we didn't upload, James got benches.
Benches.
He got a bench. He
Yeah,
got
yeah.
benches.
Benches. Let's go.
He got tools.
She's into the train wall. It's the equivalent of that stand-up comedian who went, "Bitch, if you don't like Batman, fuck you."
If you do not like flat crocodile, then I will not associate with you.
Like three things.
What?
What 3 things do you value most? Oh, my family.
I'm getting
and my
more. Hold on,
and
I'm
my
lining up more profile pictures. Give me a
things I
minute.
value most: trains, Batman,
This
and
is important to me.
All right,
Just keep
My-
going.
let's get into this because we've been waiting to get this for a while. My 39 male brother. Wait, no. My 39 male brother, 20, lives with his girlfriend about an hour's drive away from me and my wife. My brother and I have never been close due to the age difference. 19 years. Our parents had
Damn.
me young, and then him later in life. He was always the spoiled one who got whatever he wanted. We see each other on holidays and special occasions, but other than that, we might talk on the phone once or twice a month. Last night, I had to work late and could not be reached by phone. When I got off, I noticed that I had 2 missed calls from my brother and a few from my wife, but it was already close to 11 p.m., so I chose to just drive home and not call and possibly wake someone up. Reasonable. I walk into my house and see my wife, 41 female, and brother on the couch playing Mario Kart. When I walk in, they
Based.
When I walk in, they both say hi and go back to their game. I went to the bedroom to shower and frankly just sleep. I was exhausted. My wife comes in a few minutes later and I ask her why my brother was there. She said he called her because he and his girlfriend had gotten into a pretty heated argument and he just needed to get away from the situation for a little while he figured out what he was going to do. Ooh, the other side of the story. They only have
I don't like where this is going.
Very suspicious.
They
Very.
only have one car.
I don't know if I'm like echoing or anything.
They only
You're
have no, you're fine. They only
No.
have one car and it's in the
Okay,
girl,
good. It works.
so he couldn't take it. Apparently, he tried to call me, and when I didn't answer, he called her, and she went and picked him up an hour away, even though she hates driving at night. They also went out to dinner before coming home. I told her that I find it odd that she would pick up my brother and take him to dinner just because he got into an argument with his girlfriend. Why? That he is an adult and needed to work it out. How? She just rolled her eyes at me and said he would be staying the night in the spare room as long as he needed, that I was acting weird, and that he is my brother and has no idea why it was such a huge deal that he was there. I told her that if someone is staying at my house, especially my family, I should be the one who decides that he had no right to call her, that he should have waited for me to call him back, but you didn't, and would be talking to him in the morning. She told me to deal with it and grow up, that he was always welcome here. My wife is now mad at me, and I am stuck with my brother in the house for who knows how long.
Oh wait, James, can you put focus on me real quick?
We already have 2 teens. I don't need another kid here. I stand by what I
James.
said. What?
Can you put focus on me real quick?
Oh gosh, I see it. I see it.
I love the deadpan blank stare.
My wife,
Fucking
my
little broomstick. He's got a little broomstick.
My wife is now mad at me, and I am stuck with my brother in the house for who knows how long until he figured out his life. We already have 2 teens. I don't need another kid here. I stand by what I said. My brother doesn't need to be here, but my wife is still mad at me. Am I the asshole for thinking he should not have picked up my brother and allowed him to stay at the house?
I feel like no, it's not, because judging from what I'm seeing, he's trying to steal the girlfriend.
No. They
Come
played
on.
it.
No,
they played
that's very possible. That's very
Think about
possible.
it.
It could be possible.
That
I mean,
could
that's what
be-
I was getting.
They went to dinner.
Yeah, that's the vibes. Those were the vibes I was picking up off of
They went
that.
to dinner and
Mario
played
Kart?
one game of Mario Kart. I'm saying it's not likely, but it is plausible.
Listen,
Anything is
possible.
95% of relationships
It's possible.
end over Mario Kart. That's all I'm saying.
Also, the guy
I've
is
seen it
20.
happen.
The guy is 20 and the wife is 41. If he is trying to steal her, that is crazy. That is
Who knows? The brother could be weird. Who knows?
You mean but
I'm just saying.
Sorry,
from
I
my
found
standpoint,
something funny to
I
think.
got some gut wrenching feelings that I feel like he's just trying to steal her, and I'm like,
I know it's fun
that's-
to think that. I think he's only slightly the asshole because I mean, like, even though
I mean,
you
the
don't
way he went about it, though,
Yeah.
it's
even though you don't have a close connection with your brother, like he is family, and if he got into a heated argument with his girlfriend and he needs a place to stay, he doesn't feel safe there. He's not gonna like it there. Let him stay at your house for a bit, be your brother, and provide the
for a
resources.
bit. Okay,
For real.
we'll say, okay, for a bit.
There's a limit. There's a limit. But like,
Victor Tanzig when he sees the school zone sign.
for a bit. There is an update which has been said is crazy by the people who reposted this on Am I the Devil? Because I'm saying slightly the asshole, but this was reposted on Am I the Devil? And this has a crazy update. So, update. This update is longer than or just about as long or longer than the original post. So,
Okay.
okay. Update.
I remember I found an old-fashioned car once.
I don't think just because I think at 18 a person should be out of the house and not rely on family to support them makes me a bad person. Ooh.
Mm.
It's a bold move, pal. Hold on, I might end up getting disconnected.
Bad start. Ooh.
That took a very dark turn.
People need to grow up and be adults. I expect the same from my children. They are expected to have a job and save money to move out when they are 18. 18? And graduate.
18? Bro, you are wild.
18? And graduated from high school. If they go to college, they can stay, but are expected to pay for it on their own and pay a small amount of rent.
Excuse me?
Oh, fuck.
My wife does not agree with this and says they can stay as long as they need. I'm trying to make her see reason. As a kid, I was never taken to the zoo, museums, or out to eat. I was sent to a public school and not allowed to play any sports or do activities because there was never money. I had to get a job as soon as I could. My parents were 16 when they had me. Even when they got older and had more money, I still did not get the opportunities that my brother was given. He got the best and I got nothing. It's time I just lost it, sorry. It's time he stood on his own. Yes, my kids got to go to the zoo, park, museums, play sports, and attend activities. They get a lot of what I didn't, but those are my kids and not my brother. I don't see why my wife would take him along with her. My brother has always loved her like another mom. So I had to share her with my brother, too. I got home from work last night. Everyone was getting ready for dinner. After dinner, I told the kids to please go to their rooms so I could talk to my brother and wife. I asked my brother why he was there and why he felt the need to call us instead of working it out. Because it's hard. He said that he just needed to get out of the house. He had found out that his girlfriend had cheated on him. Ooh!
Oh, that's wild.
As soon as if I was mad in this situation, as soon as it's like, my girlfriend's cheating on me, I'm like, you stay however long you want. Because
that's like a quick change, too, and it's just like, my girlfriend didn't it. Say no more.
We got into an argument. She cheated on me. Bounce. Gone.
You're saying that if my brother ever pulled up to my house and I'm gonna tell you, if I ever saw my brother pull up just by himself to my house, I'd just be like, I don't know what's wrong, but whatever it is, if something is wrong, we have another spare room. Go in there. Stay there as long as you want, bro.
Spare room. You have a spare room.
I don't care if he's older than my brother's older than me. I don't care. I'll tell him stay.
But I agree with you guys on this. I overheard everything, not only from my phone, but also my phone.
He had found out that his girlfriend had cheated on him, and she was planning on leaving. She blamed him for her cheating because he wouldn't marry her or have a baby with her, and that was what she really wanted.
Bitch, what?
What?
You. I mean,
okay, so
obviously that
he doesn't want to have a kid.
But surface
That's
level,
a rapid turnaround.
She's not even ready. I mean, he's not even ready yet.
Yeah.
I
guess we need more context on this, but surface level, maybe he just needs time. I said what she wanted wasn't unreasonable. That he was being immature. If he could live with her, he could marry her. My wife said that not everyone wants to be married and have children that young. He is an adult. Grow up.
He is 20 years old.
How old is he?
20 years old.
That's still pretty fucking young, dude.
20 years old.
It's still young, dumbass.
So he's my age.
Yes.
Shit.
And at your age, OP thinks you should be ready to marry and have kids and live in a house.
I don't have the financial funds.
Yo, same here.
I can't.
Yo, same here. Even though I'm still in high school.
My bowl of ramen.
He is an adult. Grow up. I said that I didn't appreciate them making decisions without me. This could have been sorted out the next morning. No one needed to drive 2 hours or run away from home. I asked when my brother planned on leaving. He talked to his girlfriend. She was moving out by Sunday, then he would go home. He had 2 months left on the lease, so he was going to look for something smaller to move into. I said that I didn't like him staying that long. My wife said, he's your brother. A few days are not going to kill anyone. I agreed just to stop him.
Give him, okay, now I'm seeing it now. Yeah, no, this guy's the devil.
I didn't like
This
it,
guy
but I
kind of
felt
sucks.
I agreed just to stop the fight. I didn't like it, but I felt backed into a corner. I still think he needs to go home and deal with his own problems. My brother said, "Thanks, I appreciate it," and walked off. My wife and I talked some more. Neither one of us is really happy with one another.
Hold on.
They were gonna pull out on.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you're the asshole. He's an adult and then he's a kid. Make up your mind. You're unbelievable. He needed help. Nothing weird about that. Long-term staying in the house, yeah, y'all should discuss. But a night or two, you weren't reachable.
wouldn't
and it
kill.
happened. You sound like
Yeah,
a terrible brother.
It wouldn't kill just for a little bit of brotherly help, you
Like,
know?
come on, dude.
Like,
this-
okay, yes,
this is
he should have
self-respect.
been more.
Just give the guy a place to
What a
just
dick.
stay
Just
for a
let him,
while.
let him get back on his feet on his own. Like, yeah.
Right? Okay. I think we'll do one last one. Last one here. Let's see. Okay. This one is an interesting title, and it's short, so that'll be it. Okay. Am I the asshole for apparently not treating my daughter like a normal person?
Uh-oh.
What is your definition of a normal
This can only go one way,
I love how
And you
this
and
better
it's not
Sorry.
okay,
good.
before you
on I
read
Am
it,
the Devil.
you better have a good reason because I'm already not liking you.
I love this. I love how this starts. I am the father of two men, both 29 years old, twins, and one 25-year-old woman. My daughter grew up with and went to high school and college with a very friendly guy who passed away early this year at the age of 24.
Oh.
All of my
Wow.
kids were ouch. All of
Wait.
my kids were good friends with this person, and my sons took him under their wing as a young man grew up. When they were in high school and college together, I was convinced that my daughter and her friend had a thing, and that in fact they were more than just friends. My daughter and I got into countless fights where she accused me of being a weirdo about her relationship with the young man. And although I say this half jokingly, my main thought about the relationship was, when was he going to propose to her? Guys and girls can be friends without it being romantic or sexual.
Oh no.
This past weekend, my daughter was staying over with me and her mother. On Saturday evening, my daughter got drunk and she spent the night. Can't be good. And she got drunk and she spent the night reminiscing about the young man and viewing short clips of them having fun in high school a decade ago. Damn. My daughter's face was red the entire time, and I know that it was because she was drunk. However, I sat down with her and I jokingly told her, "I can see that you're blushing just looking at him." With this, my daughter snapped at me, and she
I don't like that.
Neither.
You're so pretty.
Burst
With
me
this,
now.
my daughter snapped at me, and she tearfully yelled at me. She wasn't blushing; she was just drunk, and she told me that she just wanted me to treat her like an ordinary person. That's my side of the story. My intention was only to make a small joke. Don't do that when she's in mourning, Christ. God. This guy is someone like you can make jokes about being like, oh, you.
I'm just
a
gonna make
guy-
this my profile picture for this whole segment.
What is that? What is that?
God loves
God's
limits.
love has limits, and this is a fucking example.
I'm sorry. That's
That's perfect.
That's the tomato from VeggieTales.
Bob the Tomato, you
Bob the
dingus.
Tomato. I only remember
It's Robert Tomato, you
Robert
dumbass.
Tomato. Okay, look.
This
I-
little bit of
I'm
barn,
all
dumbass.
I am all for.
What do you think this is? 1785?
You build a barn. Damn it.
I'm all for a good joke about being like, oh, a guy and a girl are friends, but there's a limit. There's a limit, and
Yeah.
that limit
My
has
that
definitely
profile
been
picture
surpassed.
explains
That
this.
limit has definitely been surpassed.
You've
When one of
crashed
them
the
is
fucking
dead.
threshold, you
When
asshole.
one of them dies, stop making jokes.
Yeah. That's
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Imagine a situation. You look at your daughter. She is crying on the couch, drunk, looking at old photos of a longtime childhood friend who died at a young age, and reminiscing and crying, and her face is all red, and she feels awful. And you go up to her and you're like, I get why you were into him. You're blushing just looking at him. Look at you who are into her. Fuck you. I hate him so much. I hate that.
I think
you can make that joke.
I think when you so from the dad's standpoint, he was trying to make her feel better, but then again, that was their generation of coping.
God's love has limits. Robert T. Tomato. I'm sorry. I just hate that so much. The villain from the Powerpuff Girls. I think yes,
him.
Joke, but she is crying, she is drunk, she is mourning over her dead friend of who knows how many years, probably like close to 15. Like crazy time to be like, I guess, you know what? You're in
him.
I just pisses me off, man.
So you know, I'm gonna bass boost that in the yeah.
It's also like almost natural for parents. Like as soon as their son is talking to a girl for any reason, or as soon as their daughter's talking to a boy for any reason, they're like, "Oh, are you two gonna?" That's natural, and that's fine. It's good to make jokes. It might not be right to make assumptions, but like those should go away anyway. It's fine, whatever. But like,
I'm going to fucking kill this bitch.
He's dead. He has died, and it's very, very sad.
It's all about like you gotta like read the room too in that situation, because like you don't tell your daughter that, and like
I put in my headset, by the way.
Okay.
In their morning.
Yeah. I get so mad. Where you can't just read the room. You can't read the room, and honestly, in that situation, you leaving would have been better. Because then at least your intentions would have been good and succeeded in being good. You would have been like, okay, you know what? I don't want to have to do something wrong. I don't want to, whatever. Comfort her. Be there for her. Don't make that joke. Don't make any jokes. Nothing like that. Wait for her to clear her head at least. And then maybe make a joke. She's not cool with it. She's expressed like, I'm not cool with this. This is not fun. I'm not into him. We're just friends. As soon as you say that, it should be gone. It should be done. I actually have personal experience with this. I have a friend who I've known for years, probably my longest friend I've ever known, because our parents were friends and then they introduced each other's kids, which were me and this friend who's a girl. And we've like super good friends. Our culture is very similar. We've known each other for many years. We went to the same middle and high school. Like, we're great. And I just saw her the other day after not talking to her for like months. We're so chill. We have the same sense of humor. We love hanging out with each other. And my parents are fine. They're like, yeah, well, they're friends and you guys are chill and whatever. My guy friends, on the other hand, are like, man, you and your girlfriend, you two are dating. You guys are like, they always like, when are you just gonna like they just always make jokes about us dating. And I'm tired of this belief that guys and girls cannot be friends with each other because there's always sexual. I'm tired of the stigma, this idea that guys and girls cannot be friends with each other because there will.
What does that mean?
Well, because
no. Okay, hear me out. I'm just saying this because I'm friends with Simba's girlfriend.
Unfortunately,
girls.
Sorry. Unfortunately, it's different because you are gay.
No, that's not like that. It's not like that.
No, no. I don't. Wait, he's actually going on a good point. Plus, for me, I'm like friends. I'm friends with a bunch of girls because I do acting. I'm in drama. So
some people.
That's why. So I'm like that. I'm
Some
friends with a
people-
bunch of girls. She don't care.
Some people have this belief that it is almost impossible and almost not right for guys and
Huh?
girls to be friends
No, nothing big.
because some romantic or sexual
What do you mean,
tension always build up, and that's not
I just
true.
want to give you a kiss.
You can
I
be
have-
friends with a girl and not have that situation.
The girls that I am friends with, the girls that I am friends with, I have known for so long. And sure, yes, at some point, because we are straight people, something's going to build up at some point. We might consider dating each other. But at the end of the day, it happened at the wrong time or it wasn't strong enough, whatever. And we were like, never came up. We don't even think about it. I was with Alice, my friend, the whole time. And I didn't think once about like her being a girl and me being a guy and being like, dating maybe? No, never. We're lifelong friends. That's all we will ever be. And I'm tired of the stigma that guys and girls can't be friends. They can't be. And those friendships, I mean, it technically is a relationship by definition of a friendship. Those friendships can last so long. And in this situation, it did. For this girl, her dad just like kept being like, you like him, right? And all my friends, not all my friends, sorry, a few of my friends who hardly even count. They're like, oh, you're dating her, and why do you have to choose her? Like, stop talking to her or whatever. Like, and I'm just so pissed. It just pisses me off because those friendships can be great. And they oftentimes are. That perspective, all that learning, all that stuff, it can be fantastic. But it's always ruined or broken or the perspective is changed in some kind of way because outside influence makes it seem like you have to be together. And you don't. It's fine. I'm just mad. I hate that so much. It's so okay. I've said my piece. Right, that's it. That was chill. I like that. Okay.
I don't like. Because like here in Hawaii, it's the same thing here too. Is that we're all friends? Like we're friends with the girls, even if you're not gay.
It's so
Seriously.
chill. All right. This was great. Loved it. Got to do this again next weekend.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I think. Hey, we agreed with pretty much everything. So, I mean, no question there. But the stories are fun. So, all right. Thank you for watching.
Wait, is that the end?
Episode 4. After
Your mom is a whore. I'm kidding.
year and a half hiatus, we're back.
Whoa.
Let's
This is
try to do
episode
this.
4.
Let's try to do this every week for about 2 hours. Seems good. Great, love it, fantastic. Yeah, not much else to say. Thank you for watching. Thank you if any of the viewers from when we were streaming are watching. Thank you so much for watching. I have no idea why you're here. Don't know why you chose to be here. You have much better things to be doing with
You
your
didn't
life.
Skull is still here.
You didn't ask them to come here. They came here willingly.
You stayed for like a little bit. Thanks.
No, Skull is still here.
To the end, actually.
Yeah, Skull Killer's still
Now
here.
that's Congratulations, James. You have a dedicated fan.
My boy.
I wanted to make that my profile picture.
My boy.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching the stream. My name is Aiden Jamonski.
You echoed and glitched. Ugh.
I'm sorry. Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. My name's Aiden Jamonski, and I like to kill.
I'm Lois Griffin. I'm Lois Griffin.
You're so gay for that. Hey, Lois.
I'm Lois Griffin.
Lois.
And
Hey,
for watching-
Lois.
Okay.
And thank you for watching this live stream.
Thanks for watching, y'all. Thank you, Skull Killer. It's great to have you here. Thank
Yeah,
Gotta go
you.
take his
we're
ass.
sticking around the longest.
Thank you, everyone, for being so chill. Thank you.
All right. Are we allowed to do the promotional thing?
I
Or
don't feel like being promoted.
wow, the other tank comes back the moment we're done.
Follow me on TikTok. James appreciates.
No, don't follow him on TikTok. He's stinky.
I don't. Post,
Lol, stinky.
I don't post there anymore. I am much more active on my Twitter, jam_appreciate. I will still be calling it Twitter.
I'm
Follow
gonna
my
change my name back.
my ex formerly Twitter, jam_appreciate. Please.
Okay, there we go. There we
I don't
go.
want to promote it. Just enjoy. I'm just happy to be here.
And buy Thomas items from my Mercari store.
Yo, Loki,
You are
this being
old.
my first time, this is honestly
I mean-
fun. I'm not gonna lie, this is fun being here for the first time.
No,
Never actually done this
yeah.
before. This is the first
We're
time.
doing this
This
next
is
week.
great.
We do this.
I'm doing this next week.
Can we do this
I'm coming
again
back
next week?
I was
Okay.
gonna say we're doing this next
Alright, I'm
week.
coming back.
Can we do this on Friday actually? Because I get to stay up late Fridays.
I think
This
Ooh.
Friday. This Friday.
Should be available, but I don't know. We'll see how it
I might have
I know,
to.
I should.
I might have to check my. I'll have to
I don't
check
know,
my schedule. I don't know if I got rehearsals.
Ever since I graduated from high school, I am open.
Anything can
Skull,
happen.
apparently, the Skull Killer said, I actually found out about your channel through TikTok back when I had it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That-
So congratulations, James. You are a boomer.
All right.
You are officially PT Boomer now. I'm gonna edit it so that way you have his goggles and helmet.
All right. Thank you for joining us. It's been.
Wait, I didn't get to promote myself.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
All right. I don't really use Twitter like this boomer over here, but why is there two Simbas? Anyway, he cloned
Two
himself.
Max. Sorry.
All right, so I don't use Twitter like this boomer over here, but I am on Discord a lot, and I do have a YouTube channel. I don't. It's literally just Mogul05. You can find it, I think.
All right.
But I'm mostly on Discord. I'm open to voice roles. Just don't put me on a schedule because it takes me like 7 to 18 months to get it done.
Right then and now. Just like that. Just right then and now.
Yeah. But yeah, I was here.
Great.
I came first.
And went. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure. We're definitely.
I've been your host.
No, you
No, you have not.
Shut up. Anyway, started choking on my own spit for a second. My bad.
Mhm.
It was me, Aiden Jamonski, and I hope you enjoyed this stream, James. I'm going to be doing the intro for the next one.
No.
Too bad. Anyway,
It's been good.
it's been 1 hour 47 minutes now. Hit the end button, James.
All right.
We're all staring at you in anticipation.
Okay. Thanks everybody for joining. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm so glad to be doing this stuff again. Please check out everybody's channels and stuff that they wished to promote. Yeah, it's just been great. So we're definitely going to do this next week. This has been fantastic. No, Mogul, I will not add you back. It is outro time. Okay, thanks for joining. It's been great. We're doing this next week. No, you get. All right, see you. Glad to be here for the stream. See you, man. Thanks for your time. You get.
Oh,
What?
you left the back door unlocked. That's how I got back in here.
All right. Thanks for joining. It's been great. Follow and like and subscribe and comment. We'll be doing this again next week and hopefully every week because hey, it's like an hour and a half, 2 hours of just good content, good stories. They never end. Reddit is a never-ending cesspool of fun and interesting stories that we get to share our opinions on, albeit usually concurring, but hey, the stories are good. So thanks for joining. It's been great. And I'll see you all next week. See you then.